are known to be majocracy. So perhaps some astral interference should have been expected as well. But I'm sure you're as experienced Shadowrunners, you all knew how to deal with that. And your team would have been appropriately prepared.
And in my
Uh,
mind, yeah, if they bothered to wake their asses up.
uh,
In my mind.
yes, okay. So she smiles. The man with the white robes, or what happened with him?
Um, don't know really. They kind of looked spooked and they ran.
So you didn't molest them in any way?
No, we didn't. They were not injured and they were not harmed.
Hmm. She doesn't quite frown, but her smile is slightly less of a smile.
We were we
Uh,
were sent we were sent in to retrieve an item. There was nothing in the contract which stated if you see a guy in white, shoot him in the head.
oh no, of course. I'm more than happy that you've. I'm more than happy to have, if this contains the details and proof that I was looking for. And she gives a nod to Laurent, who steps up and offers you a cred stick each.
All right, so 3 cred sticks.
Yes.
All right. I'll go ahead and hand Volk his, and I'll pocket the other 2.
Okay.
Then I'll think about it for a second. I'm like, Volk, you know what's something strange?
Hmm.
They didn't hear the gunshots.
Well, we were like half a mile away.
Still, gunshots in the middle of nowhere near a place that is supposedly abandoned. More than likely private property, I would think.
Yeah.
Of course, that's probably just me being paranoid. Anyway,
Nothing wrong. There's nothing. You're not paranoid if they are out to get you.
indeed. Is there anything else you require of us, madam?
And not today, but I appreciate your concern and willingness to help.
All right. We shall go ahead and make our leave then, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
All right. I'll give her a polite bow after standing up, and make my way to the exit.
Does Volk stay behind, or
Nope. I will just get up right after Chaos bows. Volk will just get up, turn around, and start walking.
okay, that's fine. Uh, yep. You can leave. The description for the church hasn't changed. The thing with churches is they tend to last a really long time. So,
Huh.
Yeah.
moment to moment, they don't change. Uh,
So pretty much, as soon as we're out of that church and into the van, I tell Wayon to step on it after plugging in his cred stick.
okay. Wayon steps on it. At least until he reaches the speed limit, at which point he steps off it.
Huh.
You know, besides Timothy, that's the closest I've gotten to someone who had the HMVV or MHVM. But you know what I mean.
Strangely enough, there's no stats for her, and you don't know what she looks like.
No, but I do remember one thing.
I
Them.
mean, her look and her voice weren't her, so I don't know if she's got HMVV or not. Oh, hang on, I do have stats for her.
Because think about it. They said something about an escaped patient with the disease that they were keeping their eyes on. this person wanted that more than anything.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you could be right. I don't know if you're right or not, to be honest, but there we go. You could well be.
Yeah, deductive reasoning or the ravings of a madman who's paranoid.
Either way, it's still 2, 3, 4. That's 6 karma.
Really?
Yeah, so 2 karma for surviving. Congratulations. 2 karma for defeating the specters. And you did cheat, but I'm going to count. I always think cheating counts as defeating, if that makes sense.
Cheating as in... Oh, wait. Are the specters the guys in the doorway? Or the bear?
Yes. Yes. No, that's the guys in the doorway. The bear was by far the hardest encounter. They were much easier to kill than the bear. 1 karma for defeating the bar guys. There were no bar guys because the bar guys were an optional extra if the parties found the specters too easy.
Well, we just figured out a creative way to get rid of them.
You'd have won the combat. I imagine. Actually, you probably wouldn't have taken any damage, but you would have won the combat with 3 of them. In the book, there's another 7, which gives you. So that would have been 10 total. So that tells you that they're relatively weak, because it would have been 2 for 1, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't be more than 5. It wouldn't assume more than 5 members in the party, so they weren't strong. The leader had a couple of spells, but other than that, the others were no better than the ganger in terms of abilities. They were just ordinary people, in fact. There would have been 3 mages, but yeah. So 1 karma for defeating the bar guys, which didn't exist, on the basis that if I'm already reducing the encounter in terms of numbers but not difficulty, I don't want to have the difficulty again. And then 1 karma for finding the node, and 1 karma for finding the video feed. According to this.
Yeah.
You can have +1 streak cred if the players defeat the specters in the fight, but you didn't. And you can have +1 public awareness if you sell the data off rather than give it to this here.
And public awareness is bad, sort of.
You can also gain +1 loyalty with Laurent Nazaire if you want to pay for it. And you can also gain +1 loyalty with Elizabeth Nunn if you want to pay for it as connections.
So that would be connection something, loyalty 2?
A connection rating 5, loyalty 1 for Nazir, and connection 3, loyalty 1 for Elizabeth Nunn.
Okay. Well, the connection 5 is there. What would they technically be?
Well, Laurent, I think, is a fixer. Elizabeth Nunn is a Johnson. Not a corporate Johnson, perhaps, but she's a Johnson.
Yeah. So Laurent is a fixer?
He is, I believe, a fixer. Let me find his stats. This is a fixer for this area. Cast of Shadows. Laurent Nazier is the head of the Seattle Atlantean Foundation branch. A Haitian dwarf with a French Quebec accent. He's open, down to earth, and seemingly very honest. This makes many in the shadow community nervous because they don't believe it. But thus far, no one has been able to dig any dirt on him. He's been a key figure in the Atlantean Foundation's hunt for magical artifacts, and is obsessed in his quest to study these artifacts and discover everything about them.
He would be useful to me if I was magical.
There you go. There's a few more details, but that's what we didn't speak to him long enough to worry about more than that.
And what would be useful about having Betty as a contact?
You could, first of all, you could sing the song Black Betty and go bam around.
God damn it. Okay, so what would be useful about Elizabeth?
I can't tell you because you didn't ask.
Yeah.
That is a person you might want to have done some research on, but you didn't. So.
Well, here's the thing: we didn't know about her until then.
That's very true, but that's because you didn't do any research earlier.
Well, hey, Volk and we're not really the research type. We're more the let's just get the job done, get paid.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I'm not arguing. That seems perfectly reasonable. And it worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
But then if you don't do research, you can't always know things.
Yeah. Considering I just met her now, would I be able to do some research into her afterwards?
If you stay in the area, probably.
Well, I mean, our flight doesn't leave for a little bit.
So how many karma did we get?
6.
6.
Okay.
How much research would you like to do?
What would I need to do to research?
Spend time and make some kind of roll.
When does our flight leave?
It's up to you when it leaves. You haven't got a flight at the moment.
Yeah. I'll spend a day doing research.
Okay. What kind of research are you going to do? Are you going to contact a contact to ask the contact for contact-sensitive information? Are you going to search the matrix and do a matrix search? Are you going to...
Is it viable to ask her out to go get a drink?
You've left. You've left already, so you can't ask her out for a drink. If
Yeah.
you want to go back and ask her for a drink, you can. Otherwise, how would you like to research it?
I'll do some matrix search.
Okay, roll a matrix search then.
Okay.
Page 241, apparently.
What?
Page 241, Shadowrun 5, apparently.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so computer plus intuition.
Yep, have you got the computer?
I do not.
Does it work without or not? You tell me.
Give me 1 sec. I can check the skill right here.
Yeah, you can default, I think.
Ugh.
How much longer are we going? Because
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just satisfying his curiosity because he seems to want to ask stuff about this woman. Other than that, we're done.
Yeah, you could default on it. So let's see here. Default means -1?
Yep.
Alright.
So intuition -1.
Alright, and it's an extended test, right?
Yeah, except you're not doing that. I just want to see what you get. Oh, 3 successes. Okay. Yes, she hangs out on the Capitol Hill area and is pretty spooky. And some local squatters love her because she protects them from unsavory types. That's the information you're able to find on her.
Okay. Nah, I'll leave it for now. So yeah. Okay. If you guys want to be done, we could be done. Anyways, you all have a wonderful evening, and as always, I've been your illustrious host, Lord Zeriq, and remember, I love you all. Good night.
Good night, Zeriq.